Everyone, I'm Randy Suarez, aka Circle. Today we're back with another amazing reaction. This time right to someone first time on the channel and already subscribed to this channel, Yoyo 808. The video that caught my interest is growing up with black parents, and even though I am half black, half Hispanic, I did for 9 years have two black parents, my dad and my stepmother, which that's a whole nother story I probably will get into more in this while watching this. And all I can say is if you like any of this content, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Like, comment, and subscribe to Yoyo 808. I will leave the original link to this video down below in the description so you can watch it uninterrupted. And let me know in the comments, would you like me to react to some more Yoyo? Let me know in the comments down below. And but further ado, buckle up and let's get started. Alright, we're here with some Yoyo 808, growing up with black parents, so I'm not gonna keep y'all waiting. Let's get started.
You do something wrong and cry. Stop crying before I give you something to cry about. Let you do something wrong and laugh. Oh, something funny? Let you do something wrong and... Oh, so you got nothing to say?
And when it comes to that, I don't understand what the... Like, here's the weird part and everything. A lot of people don't believe me that when I tell people, yeah, I've been abused. And I do count that as a abuse unless they spank on behind, you know, disciplining your kid. But you don't bitch smack your own kid. I'm just saying.
Before I start this video, I do want to say, obviously, most of the stuff I'm saying is jokes and generalizations. That's all the internet is. So please don't take anything I say too seriously, and please do not apply your situation to what I'm saying as well, because I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm just trying to make jokes on the internet. Peace. Hope you enjoy the video. Black parents, we all got them.
Yeah.
Nigga. Being raised by black parents gotta be up there with Navy SEAL training. It's something that'll tax you not only physically but also mentally, because it's not as simple as you do something wrong and you get beat. Because when you do something wrong, black parents won't beat you. No. They won't beat you immediately. Because if you do something wrong in front of a black parent, they will tell you that they're gonna beat you and just walk away like nothing happened. Like they didn't literally just...
Yes, they... Again, definitely is a black parent. And my stepmother, it was weird. It seemed like I got the short end of the stick on this one. That she did that, but at the same time also did the, like, beat me right then and there. And again, I wasn't a bad kid. I may have got into a little mischief, but I wasn't, like, extremely bad or anything. It's weird and wild, and it's a story that I probably will go into a little bit more while watching this. So, yeah.
Threatening. They will tell you and let you just sit in the batter of anxiety that they just...
Yes, oh my god, yes. I hate that. That made zero sense.
Don't you? That will force you to go through the whole day scared of everything, completely expecting to get beat at any moment just for them to do nothing. And then right as you drop your guard and think they forgot, you know what? What I'll tell you about that, you get hit with a guerrilla warfare beating. Remember this one?
So, before he go into his, I'm gonna let me tell you mine. So, back in 2nd grade, I remember it specifically because, you know, I did forgive, but I don't forget. We got told, me and my stepsister, my older stepsister, got told that we won't be able to go to tutorials due to the fact that our mom, aka her mom, was getting her hair done and she was gonna pick us up early, right? So we're waiting, and like, okay, she may be running late. So she went. So I walked with my stepsister to the office, and she's like, "Wait right here outside. I'm gonna call Mama." I'm like, "Okay." 5 minutes go by. She came out. I was like, "Okay." She said we could go to tutorials until she arrives. Like, oh, okay. So I took her word on that. Again, I'm in 2nd grade. She's the older sister. She's in 5th, going to 6th. I go to tutorials. Tell me why 20 minutes later, I got called to come back to the office. And my stepmother is fuming mad at me. Saying, I told you not to go to George, yada, yada, yada. I told her I was going to pick you up. I'd be like, what? I was like, but she said, I pointed at my stepsister, but she said that we can go. And my stepsister said, oh, I said no such thing. Know why she didn't go to her class? Because this girl was in the fucking restroom, pardon my language, was in the restroom just biding her time until she saw me going into my class. To further more to the story, it took my mom. She threatened me. Not just threatened me, punched me in the face. Like punch, and tell me to stop lying. Yeah. Then on top of that, plus with the anxiety to wait till she gets home, which it was a whole nother 6 hours later, just to guerrilla warfare beating. To let stuff like that go, it's hard to me. She was like, oh, this is a black. Something was mentally wrong with her. The point that I got in trouble for doing basically what I was told from an older sibling. I'm basically, what? I was 12. Not 12, but I was in 2nd grade. I was like 7 or 8 years old. Of course I'm not going to know what the hell's going on.
I was upstairs in my room. And I hear my mom call my name, which means everything that I was doing has to come to a complete stop. I could have been doing open heart surgery and my mom would have told me to pause. No, my mom called me. But not only do I have to stop everything that I was doing, but I need to go downstairs. Because when a black parent calls your name, you can't respond. Yes, Mom. Yeah. Yes. Because they will not acknowledge your existence until you are right in front of them. So I get up and go downstairs to my mom, and the task that she called my name multiple times to do is to pour her a glass of water. So
I never understood that. That too, especially if you're, I don't know, not even that far. Like, you're upstairs, right? If you're this lazy enough to can walk around and get yourself a glass of water, then what the hell? And a lot of people say, oh, that's what you got kids for. No.
Go to pour water with an attitude, of course, because I can't lie, she interrupted my focus. I could have been doing something extremely important. Yo, what if I gave you open heart surgery? So when I give her water, I walk upstairs and I suck my tongue. But it was a completely involuntary thing. I was just really annoyed, but nothing happened. So the next day hits, I wake up, my mom makes me breakfast, I head to school, finish up there, and then me and my brothers, we have a karate lesson. So our mom picks us up and she's driving us there. So we're chilling in the car, I'm looking out the window and... Ooh! My vision is blurred, my ears are ringing, my face is hot. I'm like, what's the airbag? Did we get into a wreck? My eyes readjust to the light and I realize we are parked. I look at my mom and she goes, that hurt, huh? What? You think I didn't hear you suck your teeth yesterday? My mom slapped the fuck out of my face, bro. I didn't even see her hand coming. 1 second, everything was chilling, and then the next, my face was contorted into the shape of a palm.
It's weird that she waited all that time. She fixed you breakfast, bro. just to. I'm like, and again, it's a black parent thing, but I guess, if I'm guessing, yeah. But at the same time, like, why? Off because he sucked his teeth? Like, alright.
It with a slap that not even Raven-Symoné could have predicted, bro. I need you guys to really understand what just happened here. My mom heard me suck my teeth from upstairs. Once again, it's crazy how she didn't hear me go yes multiple times after she called my name, right? But that's besides the point. She heard me do that, drank her water, went to sleep, woke up the next day, went to work, did an 8-hour shift, picked us up from school, and during that entire duration of time, she had the intent to apply 5,000 newtons of force to my face. Bro, she made me breakfast. She kissed me goodbye as I was going to the bus. Doing that while wanting to slap my face like a tetherball is crazy. She's probably seasoning the eggs like, You gonna suck your teeth at me? Kissing me at the bus stop like, oh, mommy loves you, okay? Have a good day. Mwah. I'm about to kill this nigga. Guerrilla warfare parenting, bro. Another thing that black parents do is they do not allow you to express any type of emotion.
Oh, no. Sadly, no. Going back to the whole thing with my stepmother, she could be wrong, and which happened multiple times, many times. No apology, just my bad, and that's it. I'm like, that's not an apology.
Let you do something wrong and cry. Stop crying before I give you something to cry about. Let you do something wrong and laugh. Oh, something funny? Let you do something wrong and...
I was mailing this.
Oh, so you got nothing to say? I wasn't a bad kid, but I was a clumsy kid. I was always breaking something, drawing on something. I flooded the entire apartment one time, so I got beat.
Dude, I almost burned down the... Okay, this part, I almost burned down the house because I didn't know how to cook noodles. Like ramen noodles. I put the noodles in a bowl and just placed it in the microwave. That's my bad. Again, when this happened, I was 5. I don't know. I got told to make it myself, which I don't know, which I said I don't know, and got told, figure it out. And when I figured it out, what was the wrong way to figure it out? I still got in trouble. I am 5.
A lot, so much to the point where the beating stopped hurting, and I stopped.
The beatings for me didn't stop hurting until I was 13, because I started to fight back, and they didn't like that.
Crying. So when that happened, my mom stopped beating me, and my dad started beating me. Now my mom and my dad are split, so I only got beat by. So.
Never really got. I mean, besides one time, but that was over something stupid again, which my dad seriously apologized for. But yeah, I never got a beating from my dad. It was always her. The best way I can put it is I have a lot. Because of all of that, when I reached to the teenage age, from 15 to 20, for 5 years, 5 full years, all the 9 years that my dad was married to my stepmother, all that pent-up aggression just lashed out at everybody. For 5 years, 5 years. It took me 4.5 to calm all that down and reflect on a lot of things, to forgive and not to forget, but not forget a lot of things. So that was wild, because I have a scar on my cheek, which I cover with a beard. I have a scar right. I don't know if y'all can see it as much. I don't know. Let me. Somewhere right here. I don't know if y'all see it. I have several scars on my back. It's one of those things that it took me a long time to realize this was not normal parenting. This wasn't even a black parenting. This is like, okay, something is clearly wrong with you, but you see this as normal, which is strange. And so it's one of those things that I couldn't really realize that until I was like 19, when I realized I had to get my life in order before I turned 20. Because I would have been vindictive. I would have taken out my anger on a lot of things. I was thinking about just blaming my problems on everybody but myself, you know? And I'm glad that I had that time to stop and reflect on a lot of things. But I digress.
occasionally, but I still got beat by him so much that I adapted to that too. And when I stopped crying to his beatings, you know how he responded? The nigga just punched me in the chest, bro. The nigga punched me and said, I bet that hurt. Like, bro, you cannot win. Like, bro, I am 14 years old resisting grown man strength. Do you not realize that you're not raising a child anymore? You are raising a soldier. I just could not win. And even when you do win and get an apology, it's never an actual apology.
No.
It'll be a... Hey, the food's ready. I already made you a plate. Come down before it gets cold. Now, I'm going to give you this phone back, but... Hey, I found all the Dragon Balls. Let's go ahead and wish you back to life. Never really get an actual apology. You know what? That's okay, because I'm not going to lie. Some of the sweetest, most nurturing moments I've had with my mom were minutes after getting my ass beat.
I can't say that. I personally can't say that because... And to be honest, all that, even now, makes me afraid to be a parent. You know, because I don't know. And a lot of people say, oh, parents are just winging it. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I can believe that, and I've seen that. She had 2 kids before me and my dad came into the picture. I think you have some type of recollection by now, you know, but no. And a lot of people ask me, you know, want to tell certain parts of the story, you know, so they can put the rest together. Like, hey, have I forgiven my stepmother? Like, yeah, I have. I have to forgive for order for me to forgive my my stepmom, I have to forgive my dad too, because he was negligent in that whole entire scenario as well. Because he was in love, you know, but at the same time, using that as an excuse doesn't help that your child, your only son, is the one who's taking most of the brunt of the abuse. So, yeah.
Bro, and it's the same thing with my dad, but in a completely opposite way. Some of the most traumatizing and scariest moments I've ever had with him were minutes after being completely calm with him. The thing about moms is that they're never completely chill. Hey, Mom, could I get $5 for a cookie at lunch? Grab my purse. See? Constant level of hostility. But when you do get beat, it's not surprising because the graph is already kind of up there. But dads, yo, come down and do these dishes for me, boss. Appreciate you. Fine. What you say? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The graph goes from completely chill to...
But 17 more years.
International war crime levels of rage. Have you ever made your dad so mad that he starts laughing, bro? It's like, okay, bro. That shit is scary, bro. Like, my dad's belt wouldn't even completely come off, and I would...
Now, the whole relationship between me and my dad, it's something that me and him discussed back when I was like 24. Because I'm 31 now, and it's one of those things that I told him, you know, like, he never knew that I wanted to basically I can put how bad him and his marriage with my stepmother was, especially when at 9 years old I wanted to end it. The best way I can put it. Myself. I wanted to end myself. I was planning to. It took me, a friend, and his mom to stop me. Yeah. I'm not proud of that, to be honest. It was to the point it got to that bad, you know. And it should never have gotten that. And when I told my dad that, and he was teaching me how to drive at the time, I saw him park their car and just cried. Because he never knew. He never known. And it's one of those things that it was mind-boggling to see my own dad cry about that, due to the fact that if that did happen, it would have been his fault. And I didn't tell him that just to make him feel guilty. I was being honest with him. And because I'm my dad's only kid, he really does love me. And the thing is that for the longest time, I never knew that he actually did. Until I became older. And the point that I stopped trying to get his respect or trust. I'm just doing what I need to do. Just to be a functioning person of society. To do my best to do better than I was the next day. And the next day, and keep doing it, improving every year. When he finally saw that, it's the point that it shook him, like, and he never expected it. But at the same time, I never wanted to hold in that anger, and this is from experience. When I say this, doesn't matter if you're constantly depressed and anything, you have to move forward. Yes, it's a lot easier said than done. Trust me, I know. But holding in all that, and it's stagnating. It's very exhausting. And it does make me fear to be a parent. I've been told I'll be an excellent dad and all that stuff. I'm afraid to be a parent. Because all the stuff that he said to me personally is very light. But my situation will come to my situation kind of, which I'm lightening the load a little bit just to give you a glimpse, but it was bad. It was like really bad.
Balling. The way I like to think of black parents, at least from the divorced parent American point of view, since that's how I grew up, I see black mothers as lionesses, nurturing but hardened due to their environment. I know hella men, myself included, who grew up watching their moms work ridiculously hard and ridiculously long just to provide for them. And I see black dads as the male lions. Not in the picture at all. I'm joking.
Damn.
But fathers are just more chill, but they clearly give off this sense of masculinity and authority. So you never really messed up in front of them. And when you did, sheesh. I'm realizing, unfortunately, this video did go from a harmless rant to me talking about discipline and the negative things. And I'm not done. Hold on. Because I ain't even get to the wooden spoon, having to stand in a corner holding a book or some water or something, getting put on quote-unquote punishment, which is 10 times worse than getting grounded. Unfortunately, one of the main aspects of having black parents is harsh discipline. But the thing is, you can't blame them for that. Unfortunately, it's just how their parents raised them and how their...
Interesting. I take a different take on this one a little bit, because you cannot blame them for that, but at the same time you have to do better. To me personally, when it comes to discipline like that, sometimes you could do better. Nowadays you can take a kid's phone and they just melt the fuck down, which is funny to me because taking this is a psychological warfare crime to a freaking teenager or 8-year-old, 5 or 9, 10, whatever year old. Taking a phone. I didn't have my first phone until I was 17. This surprisingly
parents raised them. It's just generational trauma. So even though I personally have some major vices because of how I was raised, and I would never raise my children in the way that I was raised, I love my parents and I'll never hold that against them because they did their best with what they had. Once again, some of my fondest moments were apology meals or like trips to the park after getting my ass beat. Once got beat in the hotel at a Disney World, bro. You think I remember the beating? Nigga, we was at Disney World. That shit was fun as hell. I know it's a vibe to make fun of black parents for beating us and whatnot, but there's also a lot of positive. Black gatherings are some of the most fun and wholesome places to be.
Yeah.
The food, the music, the potato salad without the raisins and celery. Have you ever had two relatives beef over who's a better cook and then they just go meal for meal with each other? The itis after that is crazy. But another thing you get from having black parents is you learn respect. The main compliment I get in life as an adult is on how polite and respectful I am. And I 100% attribute that to having black parents. When I was brought up, they raised me to make sure that I not only have confidence and demand respect, but they also made sure I did not disrespect other people. And no matter how you see it, having respect.
I have to figure that part, all the stuff by myself. When I tell people that I didn't have a mother figure or father figure, they think I'm joking, but until I said no, I'm dead serious. Like, yeah, my dad was there, but kind of wasn't at the same time. The same thing, like my real mom came back into my life when I was 15, but back when I was roughly when the whole thing with my stepmother, it's kind of hard to see someone as a mother figure when basically you fear your life being extinguished. The best way I can put it.
Respectful kids in this day and age currently is a flex on the parents' part. I can't lie. Another thing is work ethic. The reason I am even able to juggle an animation channel, a reaction channel, a vlog channel, all of this is because, once again, when I was brought up, I just have so many memories of watching my mom slave away to provide for us. I watched her work a 9 to 5 and do college at the same time while raising me. I went to her graduation. I watched her climb the corporate ladder to get to where she is right now. She did all of that while being a single mother of 4 children. Growing up watching that really burned into my brain how important a good work ethic is. I will use that to work as hard as I can to provide her the life that I know she deserves. That's a fall off, and if that's the case, Ma, you better let me stay on the couch, bro. I'm trying to come up on some fucking money. They say.
All right, well, Yo-Yo, bro, your experience is completely different than mine, man. But again, I'm not trying to compare and contrast, bro. But I'm happy that you had a different way of it than I ever had. So that's something for me to be proud of for you, bro. So, but yeah, by watching this, it does make me, in a way, feel hopeful that I can be a better parent than my parents could, you know. And it's one of those things that I love my dad. I forgave him from basically the whole negligence thing. Of it's just my stepmother is a different type of, like, I love you, I respect you, but I don't want to really be near you, kind of thing. So, but anyway. That being said, if you like any of this content, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Like, comment, and subscribe to Yoyo808. I will leave the original link to this video down below in the description to watch it uninterrupted. Also, link to my Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. You can follow me on those social platforms. Also, link to my Cashapp. If you feel gracious enough to donate $5, $10, $15, that's fine. You don't, that's fine as well. Let me know, would y'all like me to react to any more Yo-Yo stuff? Let me know in the comments down below. But till next time, please take care of yourself, stay hydrated, stay safe, and remember, you are loved. You are loved. So, peace out.
Little questions is everything they know about you. No way.